Hey, don't be skimping on your scampi. We got you all fixed up here with a shrimp scampi, some linguine pasta, and green chili wine in there to add to it. It is so good. Ooh, come on, I got it ready. Woo-wee! Thank y'all for stopping by camping. Ain't it a skippity-doo-dah day today it is. Cause what we talking about? Some shrimp scampi. What? Scampi? Yeah. Hey, I didn't even know they was such a creature, but they really is. When you look back on the history of this, them little scampis was out there just swimming around. And ooh, they was so good. Like a lobster creation, Shan. But way back over there, do you see any water around here? So people been changing the recipe ever since then. Using lobster, using shrimp. Today we're going to use us some good rock shrimp. I mean some good ones. But folks, you want to make sure you start with good quality shrimp before you even think about doing this dish. And good quality wine, because this shrimp scampi always got to have a little white wine in it. What are we talking about today with some wine? Some Hatch green chili. Y'all have seen me break it out before. And hey, them good folks got a website if you want to go over there and get you some of that shipped in for the holidays. What? Holidays. Speaking of the holidays, we got some great gift ideas coming up. We do Kent Rollins Cowboy Coffee, our own personal blend. Me and Shan, we done teamed up with some roasters, and you can get some more information about all them great holiday products we got right there on our website. Let's talk about these shrimpies now. You need to have uncooked, deveined, and you can see them are, and we got to shell them. But folks, I need you to be saving them shells, because the good folks down there in Louisiana told me you save them, you put it with the sauce or whatever you're making for that, it's going to give it such a great rich flavor. So we're going to save them shells.
Wait, you put them in the sauce? We're
going to put them to make when we start boiling this wine, because we got to have a wine sauce, so we're going to simmer it with these shells to get more flavor in the wine. And I'm talking it's going to be good. People be going to want this recipe plumb over in Italy. They are.
Italy?
Yep. That's right over southwest of Godibo, Oklahoma, I think. Well, folks, we have got them peeled, deveined, and saved the little shells, because guess what? They're going to add that flavor. And as Justin Wilson would say, you got to have some wine you can cook with, and you got to have some wine you can drink with. So, what much we're going to use? Hey, I'm thinking about like a 3/4 of a cup. So, that's pretty close to there. And we're not going to boil this very long, folks. I like wine, so we're going to give it another little splash. I just want it to simmer there for a little bit to get them flavors from them shells. So, let me get this on a little old burner over here and get it to simmering so we can get ready to go on with this. Because remember, we don't want to boil it. We're just going to simmer to bring out the flavor of them shells in that wine. We got our little shells simmering over in that green chili wine. And folks, it is time to break out a little of the original seasoning. And I want you just to toss it on them shrimp. And then we're just going to put them in a cool place and let them set for a little bit, because folks, this has got a little citrus blend to it. It's going to help them shrimpies out a lot. Well, we got us a large filled skillet here getting preheated hot. 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold butter. And to that, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, which I'd say is pretty close to that amount. So, olive oil and butter, we're just going to let it melt, because what does that olive oil do? Keep that butter from burning, and burning for olive oil, vice versa. I think that's what it's all about. To that, what are we going to add? Some garlic cloves. Load up the gun, folks. We got about 3 of them we want to put in there. Some green onion or shallot. And I just want you to simmer that along there till the onions and all get translucent. Well, folks, you can see that didn't take long. And them shrimps we seasoned a while ago, we need to get them in here, give them a good sauteing and running around in there. And we're going to cook these for about 2 to 3 minutes until they just gradually start to turn pink. Keep your eye on them now. Don't let them get overdone. I used 1.5 pounds. You ever been to the restaurant and when you order shrimp scampi, it comes out shrimp skimpy? I mean, they don't be giving you much. So, hey, y'all know the Cowboy. We're going to add all we can. That's 1.5 pounds. You can see we're getting that good pink color to come on these shrimp. And we're going to pull them here in just a second and put them in a pan, because we got to get them back in there in a minute. So let's not overcook them the first time. Back on the fire it goes. 2 more tablespoons of that Kerrygold butter.
Better butter?
Better butter. It makes everything better if you use the better butter, and that's Kerrygold. The juice of 1 lemon. We need it in there, folks, we do. We're going to turn this down to a low. Give it a little stirring. And to that, remember the space helmet. And remember that wine that we done drained out of there? Right here it is. I want you just to put it back in there. And folks, we got some flavor coming right there because them little shells, they done their part. A little splash of olive oil again. You just sort of want that to reduce down by about half. Just keep it on that low. Get you a simmer. Whew, there is some flavor coming out of that. Well, that has got to the point to where it has come to a good simmer and all the butter is melted. Back in the little shrimpies go, and they got some of that love of that garlic and that green onion on there. So folks, I just need you to go to stirring them around there. And you can always be telling yourself, hey, guess what? We need more wine. So it's time. Because I don't want to run out of wine. That's one of the worst things you can do. Now, before y'all was here, we done pre-cooked us up some of that, what you call it, Shan?
Linguine.
Linguine. I don't know who Lynn was, but he was good people, and he done made some pasta. So we're going to put that in there in just a second and let all this come together, and whew, it is going to be good. So it is about time to add that pasta it is, and we're just going to toss it all together and let it get good and warm. 2 or 3 minutes at the most, folks, and it is a done deal. Put it in a bowl, grab a spoon, and let's go to town. Don't take long for all this to come together, so make sure you're paying attention to them little shrimpies. You don't want to overcook them. And when we toss that back in there, we just wanted everything to come back to a good simmer, get that love to going. Then let's pull it off that heat, bring it over here, top it with some fresh Parmesan that's been grated and some red pepper flakes all the way around there. And if you got some parsley or something like that you want to throw in there, I ain't against it, I'm not. But if you need to thicken that sauce just a little, and I forgot to tell you when it's happening, save a little bit of that pasta water because it's got that starch in there. You can pour a little of that back in there to help that sauce stick to them linguines a little better. But hey, it is time to reap the benefits of what we have sowed. Shan told me one time you got to twirl your fork like this so you can get a bite. And then you have to bring it way up here.
That kind of missed the mouth.
Oh my gosh, made me want to do the shrimp curl. And them shrimpies be backing up, but then they'll be coming back up here because they want some more of that. Pardon me, I'm gonna have another bite. Well, my good canine helpers there. Do y'all know how to eat linguine? You wait, no you wait. We got to have manners. The Big's going first today. The Big says, that's how you do it. Atta boy. They have been some good help, they have. Whew. I mean, this is fine dining, it is. You take that green chili wine. Now, you can use some white wine, a dry one if you want, but why would you when you can use this? It blends with this so well. The garlic, the onion, the red pepper, so good, and it is easy. Everything we be using be listed down there below in the little link, you'll find it. And as always, I tip my hat to all our servicemen and women and the veterans and all the first responders and everybody that's keeping us safe in this here countryside. I am. But remember me telling you about them holiday products? Ooh, big one's coming out. It is Cowboy coffee. Go and pour me up a cup of that, folks. You're going to want it. It is the smoothest blend you'll ever find. It'll be on the website. Be sure and shop it for the little stocking stuffer. There we go. God bless you each and every one. And I'll see you down the not Scampi, but shrimp Scampi trail. And you can get some more information. Ooh. Oh, let me get this stuff. What happened to the butter? Howdy doody tooty fruity. Yep.